Hey you guys, and welcome back. Today I'm going to be reviewing and doing a wear test on the new Maybelline SUPERSTAY Full Coverage Powder Foundation. It's a fairly recent launch and I really wanted to test it out during Foundation February for you guys. I've never used just a straight up powder foundation before. I think maybe I've used powder foundations as setting powders before, but I've never used one of these for just my foundation. Again, I'll be doing a wear test, so it is currently, what time is it? It's currently 10:30 in the morning. We'll try and keep this on for at least 8-9 hours to see how it wears. I hope you guys are enjoying Foundation February. I feel like it's been a pretty good one so far. I know this is only like my third foundation that I'm testing this month, but I've had pretty good luck with the previous two. So hopefully this one is just as good. Thank you guys for watching, and let's go ahead and get started. I zoomed you guys up so you can see my face up close while I'm applying this foundation. Because this is a powder foundation, I feel like it's going to be a very matte foundation, so I'm going to use an illuminating primer. This is my e.l.f. Illuminating Primer Mist. So while that primer is settling into my skin, I'll just read out some of the claims from this foundation. It says this is a full coverage powder foundation with long-lasting matte finish, up to 16-hour wear. It's lightweight and comfortable, fade and transfer resistant, and it controls shine. Really excited about the fact that it says it's transfer resistant because I'm wearing a white sweater today and I always get foundation on the collar. Also, I got the shade 220 Natural Beige. I am going to apply my concealer first because this is a powder. It would be weird to apply it after. I'm using my Charlotte Tilbury Magic Away concealer. I'm just applying it in all of the usual areas of my face. So under my eyes, around my mouth, and in the center of my forehead. I'm also going to put this on some of my problem areas. I'm not going to apply too much because I don't want it to take away from the coverage of the foundation. I don't know why, but I'm really excited to test out this foundation. Always wanted to try powder foundations because they just seem so much more convenient. I don't know, I'm really excited to try one out for the first time. Let's go ahead and apply the foundation. So the actual foundation comes with like a little spongy thing, but I always am hesitant to use these just because I don't know how to clean them. I'm going to start by using a flat topped brush. This is from the Studio Pro brush kit from BH Cosmetics. Pretty dense flat brush, and I'm going to go right into the foundation. I have no idea how much to use. Like, I don't know, this is going to be challenging. So I don't know if I'm applying this correctly, but I'm kind of doing it in buffing motions, like circular buffing motions. Honestly, I feel like that didn't do anything to my skin. I don't know if you guys see a difference. The foundation doesn't have a scent to it or anything, and it feels very lightweight on my skin. I just don't know if I did it right. I feel like I got a little bit more coverage, like from this side to this side. Maybe? I don't know. It feels very lightweight on my skin. I don't really feel it at all. I'm going to do the same thing to this side. I think the color match is okay. I mean, the coverage is feeling really light, so it's hard to say. If you guys have used powder foundations before, please let me know how you apply them and what is the best method for you, because I have no idea what I'm doing right now. That is the foundation on both sides of my face. I don't know how I feel about it. I feel like it did cover up stuff. Like, I mean, I'm okay with this type of coverage, but I don't know if I would call this full coverage. I think it's kind of just like a medium light coverage. My skin looks very matte. It looks kind of dry right now. It doesn't look the healthiest. I like don't know how I feel about this. I am going to apply the rest of my makeup, and then I will pop back in, tell you guys what else is on my face, and then kind of wrap up this first part of the video. I just finished doing up the rest of my makeup. It's currently 11:07 now, but I finished the makeup portion around, like, I'd say around 10:40. I'm just gonna call the check-in time 11 o'clock. I did not apply a setting spray, but I think I want to because I'm a little bit worried about how dry this foundation is looking, and I think it'll look better with a setting spray. So I am gonna apply one of those. But quickly before I do that, I just wanted to tell you guys what I applied on the rest of my face. For my under eye powder, I mean, I didn't really need to. I could have just used a foundation, but I wanted something a little bit glowier, so I used my Milani Prep Setting Glow transparent powder. That's like on my under eye area, around my, pretty much anywhere where I applied that concealer originally. I used my e.l.f. primer infused bronzer in the shade Perpetually Tanned, and I used a glowy blush because I wanted my skin to look more dewy, so I used my Milani Rose Doral blush, you guys already know. I did apply highlighter. Again, I just felt like my skin was looking dry, so I applied the Essence Pure Nude highlighter. The lipstick I'm wearing is the NYX Suede matte lipstick in the shade Lolita. So I am going to spritz my face. This is new actually, I just got it. It's the Catrice Illuminating Prime and Fine Dewy Glow Fixing Spray. We just got Catrice at Shoppers Drug Mart. I'm so excited because before we could not get Catrice products in Canada. It's got little glitters in it though, so I don't know if that's gonna show up. It smells very chemically. I'm actually kind of liking the way that this is looking now. Once I applied that dewy Milani powder and the dewy Catrice setting spray, I think this is looking a lot better. It looks quite natural on my skin now. I don't agree that it's a full coverage powder because I don't feel like I got full coverage, but I actually like that it's not full coverage because my skin is still showing through. It honestly looks very skin-like. You guys will see it in the close-up. Even with the rest of the powder products on my skin, it's looking very natural, and I don't know, I really kind of like it now. I didn't like it at first, but now I think I like it. Also, the shade match is not bad. Like I said, 220 is usually my shade, so I figured this one would be an okay match for me. I don't know if it's transfer proof. I don't know. We'll see if it ends up on my new white sweater. I really like it so far. I'm gonna carry on with the rest of my day. Not too much going on today. I have to do grocery shopping. I feel like it's always Sunday when I film these videos, and I'm always going grocery shopping. I have to film one more video today. I gotta edit a bunch of stuff, and I am going to do some cleaning, so it's gonna be a pretty relaxing day, not a lot planned. I'll give you guys a check-in around 3 o'clock because that's about the halfway mark through my day. I'm feeling a lot better about this foundation now that I have the rest of my makeup on. I guess I will see you guys later. Bye! Hey you guys, so it is currently 3:06 in the afternoon, so basically 3 o'clock. This foundation has been on my face for about 4 hours now. I actually really like the way that this looks on my skin. I don't feel like it looks like a powder foundation at all. Like, I feel like it looks very fresh and dewy without looking super matte and dry on my skin. I'm pretty impressed by the way that this is wearing. I hope that it continues to wear this way for the next 4 to 5 hours because it's meant to last 16 hours. And if it's gonna look like this at the end of 16 hours, I'd be very impressed by this foundation. This is in natural lighting, by the way. I'm standing just in front of my window. I don't know, I really kind of like it. I didn't think I was gonna like this powder foundation, but at this point, I really like it. I do feel like I'm looking a little bit oilier than I normally would. I don't know if that's like just because I put on a lot of highlighter and I used that setting spray from Catrice, which is a dewy finish setting spray. Yeah, I don't really know if it's because of that, but I do feel like my skin is looking a little bit dewy than it normally does at this point. Anyway, I want to carry on with my day. I will check back with you guys at the end of this video. That's pretty much it. See you guys later. Hey you guys. Okay, it is currently 7:11 in the evening, so this foundation has been on my face for about 8 hours. It's surprisingly not looking as bad as I thought it would look. I thought for some reason that it would have faded, it would look like I wasn't wearing any foundation at all, but it actually surprisingly lasted a pretty decent amount of time. I mean, the coverage just kind of disappeared around my mouth area because I was blowing my nose and I just finished dinner. Oh, I found a really good recipe. I use Domestic Geek on YouTube for a lot of my recipes, and she had this Thai sweet potato curry recipe, and I did it and it was so good. I have lunch for like the next 4 days. It was delicious. I'm trying to do meatless Mondays, so that's why I'm not cooking with meat tonight, because I meal prep, so that means tomorrow I will have something without meat to eat. Anyways, that was really good. For the most part, I feel like the staying power is pretty good. The weird thing about this foundation, I feel like my skin is looking oilier than normal, and I know that I used the Catrice Prime and Fine Dewy Glow fixing spray. Now I'm like wondering if it's this spray that caused that. Considering that it says, this foundation says it's a matte finish, I find it weird that it made my skin look more oily than normal. I don't know. I don't think it looks bad, and I kind of like that it doesn't look matte, but I just thought it was weird considering that it is a matte foundation. I will try wearing this foundation without the setting spray. I will probably wear it to work tomorrow, and I won't use that Catrice setting spray, and I'll see how it looks by the end of that. I'm not sure if you would like this if you had oily skin. I don't really know who this is geared towards then, because it's really matte at the beginning. That's why I used the spray. But at the end of the day, I feel like it won't really last if you have oilier skin than me, so I don't know. The whole day my skin just looked very natural. It didn't look powdery or cakey or anything. Comfortable to wear. It honestly felt like nothing on my skin. I feel like I'm going to be wearing this foundation quite a bit. Of course, I'll be on days when my skin's actually doing well, not if I have like a huge pimple or a breakout or anything, then I don't think I would wear this foundation. I did really like the way my skin looked today. I look really beat up right now. Like, I look gross. I'm gonna shower after this video and wash my face off and just get ready for bed. I don't know, how do you guys think it looks? I'm very happy with it. It's kind of making me want to try out more powder foundations. If you have any recommendations for powder foundations at the drugstore, let me know, because now I feel like I'm on a kick. I don't really have anything super negative to say. It has worked really well for me. I'm excited to wear it more. Let me know if you've tried this powder foundation and what you think of it. If it works for you, if it doesn't, let me know. Anyway, I'm gonna wrap up this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe if you'd like to see more videos, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!